All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another show. My name is Gerard. This is my little brother, Alex. The absent guy is JR. And this is another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Yeah. Man, it has been a long week, but hopefully everybody made it out okay. Yeah, just a busy one. A lot of like meetings and phone calls for me. I don't know about you, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, season 2, episode 35, and I have a question to pose. When do you all put your holiday decorations up? But before we get into that, just want to make sure we cover a few things first. If you've been with us before, thank you for coming back. Hopefully you've already liked an episode. Hopefully you'll like this episode. Hopefully you've also subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell for new episodes. And if you have never been with us before, thank you for checking us out. We'd love it if you consider becoming a new subscriber and dropping a little wavy emoji in the comments so we know you're there and we wouldn't mind shouting you out. All right. First things first. I just got done eating, so I'm all about it. It's time for Mom's Kare Kare. If you're Filipino, you know. If you're not Filipino and you know Filipino, you probably know also. If you're not, well, we don't know the rights to a certain Eminem song that we really like, so we used this one. All right. Let's lead off with Mom. She apparently had lunch with some friends from all the way back to Humana Hospital and St. Alexis Center in Chicago. She had seafood kare kare. Speaking of, lechon kawali. I guess she says she put Jello tapioca pearl drink, which I imagine is kind of like boba tea.
Is there a picture you're trying to share?
Not yet. I was reading her description and then I was going to put it up. So let me find what that all looks like. Oh, man. Okay.
And the significance of Humana Hospital is that's where she worked before we moved to Ohio back in.
Yeah, sorry.
So it's kind of like, I know this is kind of more of a family podcast, but just kind of throw it out there, give it a little pre-framing.
Yeah, no. I think the context is good. Sorry about that, everybody. And thanks, Alex, for giving that a little more meat. But yeah. So, if you know what lechon is, this is called lechon kawali, excuse me. It's basically fried pork belly, and it's delicious. So that is what Mom had for lunch with her old friends and coworkers. And then I suppose this is the seafood kare kare. I've never had seafood kare kare. I don't know if you have, but I don't know. We don't have it enough, so
nope.
If I can have it with the oxtail, I want it with the oxtail.
I do too. I frequently get it with beef because that's kind of the replacement for oxtail. Since oxtail is a lot more expensive, even though beef is expensive also. I would try it with pork. I'm feeling that.
What about like pork hocks?
They'll probably do pork just to bring down the cost.
You know what? I'm a fan of pork hocks, so I wouldn't be mad about it. If you don't know what pork hocks are, it's like a really meaty. It's like a tender meat. It's pretty fatty, so it's not the best for you. Like you feel like your arteries are clogging in the process of eating it, but man, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, that was seafood kare kare. I would like to try that actually. And then this was the tapioca pearl drink that Mom was talking about. The only thing I can think of is it's kind of like a boba tea. Yeah, that's all I can think of. But yeah. So anyway, Mom, thank you for the contribution. The meal looks great. Next time we're with you, if you're gonna make kare kare, I prefer to stick with the oxtail. Alex, she makes it for you more so.
Yeah, I'm only in town like once every few years.
So, Yeah,
Which reminds me, I gotta buy a plane ticket to go to Chicago.
Yeah, you gotta get it the way that we grew up eating it. So that's how I'd want it. But that's just because we don't get it as often as like maybe Christina does. So, well, she also doesn't make it for anybody except really you more than anybody else. But
yeah, that's like once every 2 years.
Anyway, yeah, thanks for the contribution, Mom. Alex, I'm putting you up on next. Oh yeah,
Two items to show here. Speaking of curry curry, this
Yes.
I had a little bit earlier today because I had to go do my Saturday Filipino food run. Although I thought about skipping today and going tomorrow because I was watching football. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to fit it in. But I did get curry curry, which is up there on the left corner, top left. That is with beef though, instead of oxtail.
Oh yeah, okay.
It did have a little bit of tripe, which I do not eat, so I took it out and put it on the side. But it wasn't too much tripe. And by the time I got there,
cursor, by the way, do you see my cursor on the screen?
Can I see your cursor? I got maximum.
Oh no, I'm not sharing. Never mind. That was a stupid question. Sorry, keep going.
Oh, so here's I got my cursor.
There you go. That's I was trying to circle it for everybody and realize they're not seeing my cursor.
Once again, I'm not a big fan of tripe. It's just slimy and tastes weird, and it's just not for me. Is it called tripe? Whatever. It's the intestines. The intestines.
It's called tripe.
Okay, it's called tripe. Just not a big fan of it, especially when it's got like. The one I had was smooth, or the one that came with in my curry was smooth. I'm still not gonna eat it, but even the textured one is. I feel like it's even grosser. Sometimes when I get out, we'll try a little bit and be like, oh yeah, I forgot. This is why I don't like it. This is what I like. But I took that out. Luckily, it wasn't too much. Down there on the right corner, that is beefsteak. Although I think that may be pork instead of beef because they didn't charge me extra. They charge you extra anytime it's beef because beef is expensive.
Yeah.
For a lot of the dishes that have pork, or sorry, a lot of dishes that have beef, they switch it out for pork just to keep the cost down. So
Can you zoom in on that? I thought it was Dineguan for a sec, but I was like, why does that look like such a?
That is beefsteak, and it was
all
delicious.
Right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's pork. Does it look like pork to you?
It still looks. I mean, you
honestly,
ate it.
It tasted good. The sauce was good. By the time I got there a little bit later than I normally do. So what was left out there, the sauce had settled and thickened. So I was like, oh yeah, the curry curry was good. The beefsteak sauce was thick and it was good. I was like, this is it. This is it.
I just want to clarify for our audience out there. Alex isn't complaining. He was excited because what that means is that sauce like marinates even more. It cooks runny. Even more into the meat. It's
not
good.
thin. It's not thin. I do like getting fresh food, but when it comes to the sauce, I mean, it's gonna be runny. It's gonna be very liquidy. It's not gonna. It's just not the same. It's just not as good. But when you get there a little bit later, you do run the risk that they might run out of the food that you want. But they still had some left over of the curry curry and the beefsteak, and it was good.
Yeah,
very happy with what I got.
So there's several Filipino dishes for our audience out there that it's kind of like a good chili, right? Like the longer it's there just stewing, or even like, when you reheat it, it just gets better. There are Filipino dishes that are just like that. They just get better as you reheat them. Like the leftovers are sometimes just as good and sometimes even better than when they're newly cooked. Now there is something to be said about freshly cooked food. There's, but allowing those juices, those sauces to just soak in even more. Ooh.
Thicken, yeah. Oh, it's good. Oh, I ate every bit.
You're making my mouth water, dude.
I ate every bit of my rice because I was like, the sauce is good.
Sir.
I'm gonna swirl this around. If the leftover rice is gonna be swirled around into whatever leftover sauce is there.
Soak it all up. Soak up as much as possible. I like it.
Of course, way up top, I have my ihi soup.
Yeah, what's in there? Is that a mushroom?
Sinigang stuff that they're not supposed to give me, but they're just like, whatever.
Yeah, all right. Well,
that's
cool.
Sinigang?
Yeah.
Okay, sinigang.
Yeah.
Sinigang, and a reminder to anyone who may be listening. when I order this, I just order soup because I heard someone else do it. They said, no, don't order sinigang because they'll charge you for that. Just order soup. It's free because that means they just give you broth.
It's just
but
broth.
Sometimes shit gets inside the broth. When they scoop out the broth, sometimes shit gets in it, like the sinigang stuff. So that's what they had.
Okay.
They actually had to, speaking of Filipino foods, I'm not really excited about. The person ahead of me got mongo. I did not like mongo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I would eat it if it was put in front of me. I'm like, because I'll probably have that sinigang type nostalgic feel. I'm like, oh yeah, no, it reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah.
There's something about mongo. I think it's the beans because it's got beans
the mung beans.
Yeah.
So do they have it with just the mung beans, or do they put like the cellophane noodles in there too?
I didn't even look at it really. I'm pretty sure it's the normal mongo.
Okay. So traditionally, mongo doesn't have any sort of noodles in it, but when Mom would make it growing up, she would put like cellophane noodles in there, and then still serve it over rice. And what I like doing was crushing up chicharron, pork rinds for those of you out there, all over it, sprinkle it on, mix it in. Oh man, that's good stuff.
But I also don't like beans of any type. I mean,
okay.
I almost got it last week at a Mexican restaurant because I was like, all right, well, I'm trying to consume a lot of protein, and beans have protein in them.
Yep.
But then I was like, dude, I want to enjoy my meal, so I had them remove it, not include it in my burrito.
Right on.
But one other item I ate. This was actually yesterday. I know last week I talked about how I've been watching YouTube videos on people going around to different neighborhoods or boroughs in New York City to talk about, to judge
joints. Oh yeah,
I do that with,
and like Portnoy?
New York City. I'll do it with Chicago. I saw people go to Dayton and do it. Definitely New York and Chicago are probably the best ones to watch because they have very distinct pizza. So they have different, very, I'd say. Oh, they take pride in their pizza. Both cities take pride in their pizza.
Yep.
So I was watching the New York one yesterday, right after work, and I was like, fuck it. I need some fucking good pizza. So I went to my spot over Newport Beach called New York Style Pizza, not knowing how I was gonna park. Actually, as I got to the parking lot, I saw a bunch of people circling around and said, shit, I'm not gonna be able to find parking. So I went back into, by the neighborhoods, and I actually found parking really close by. So I did get my favorite sausage pizza, and that was good. I'll say this was a good meal. I just ate it outside. It was a little chilly outside. Had hot pizza. I was trying to like think about why is this pizza so good to me, and it's like I don't know, just the way that the crust is like a little bit crispy, and not the crust because I don't eat the crust, but the bottom of the pizza is like a little bit crispy. So it's
all right.
It's got a little bit of crunch to it. It's got a New York style, like it's not thick crust. It's not like tavern style or Marion style where it's really super thin. This is probably traditional New York, like thin crust, but like not like cracker type.
Yeah, so that's more of like a, what do you call that? Napolitano style, I think, is what they call that.
They call it, but it has a perfect amount of sauce on there. I really get annoyed when I get pizza from or not when I get pizza from Pizza Hut or Domino's, but when I'm with a group, say work or whatever, and they get pizza and it's from Pizza Hut or Domino's, and you bite into it, and it tastes like cardboard, and you're like, this is just like pizza crust and cheese.
Disappointing.
Yeah, that's why tip for the people who go to Pizza Hut or Domino's: always get extra sauce. That takes care of it. So if it's too much sauce, better than not enough sauce, because it's just you're just eating cardboard. This one was like the perfect amount of sauce. It was well balanced. Sauce, cheese. They threw on
so do you fold it up like the New Yorkers do?
Sometimes. So I'll start out just eating it normally, and then I might eventually just fold it up because these are fucking huge slices, dude. I don't know if you can tell. These are giant
that's like a 12-inch pizza box with 2 slices in it.
I wanted to put my phone next to it for scale, but my phone was used to take the picture. So I had nothing else. I mean, I guess I could have put my wallet down.
Or a quarter.
This took me like 30 minutes to eat because it's pretty
Those are
big.
big. Those are big slices.
Yeah,
That's actually why I fold it up, because it's so big that I fold it up and almost eat it like a taco. So I
and
can.
you can tell it doesn't even fit inside the box because you see how the top here is folded over. The very
Oh,
tip.
that's what I was looking at. I was like, what is that?
It's
Gotcha.
folded over. Both of well, I already bit this one, so that's why it's still folded over. And I was like, oh, let's take a picture of it. But both of them, the slices were folded over because they don't fit in the box. They're too big. I got that. I just had that urge on Friday. I got it. I felt very satisfied afterwards.
Yeah, go get it. Go get it. So random thought as I'm looking at your pizza. Like Marion's pizza, you get sausage and people want to say something like it looks like rabbit turds.
It looks like rabbit poo. It's delicious
like
rabbit poo though.
But it's still good. I gotta tell you, like, I saw the sausage on there and I'm like, that kind of looks like Millie's dog food.
I'm a sausage guy. When it comes to pizza,
Oh, you've always been, yeah.
Sausage. Same thing
No
with,
homo, but you've always
breakfast,
been a sausage guy.
Yeah, I've never been
on
big
the
into
pizza.
pepperoni. A lot of times I've taken off the pepperoni, but I started to just like set pepperoni more, where it's like if it's on there, I'll eat it. But I'd rather just get straight up sausage, especially with Marion's. Marion's is best when it's just
Marion's. I do like just
just
sausage.
But it is also good when you throw all this stuff on there. But when it's just sausage,
maybe
like
mushroom. That's sausage is my favorite, and then sausage and mushroom is my second favorite at Marion's. But normally, so Alex and I we're brothers. We grew up close in age, 16 months apart. Pizza was where we always differed. He liked sausage. I liked pepperoni. I still do. Outside of Marion's,
that's also
generally,
breakfast.
I like pepperoni.
For breakfast, you like bacon, and I like sausage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very true. I mean, I'll still eat some sausage, but...
And I also eat bacon, but I'm also very picky with the bacon. I'm like you with bacon. I'm like, it's got to be crunchy, dude. I don't want no fucking flaccid soft sausage.
Yeah.
Get that out of here.
That's why I like making bacon myself.
That means it's not cooked enough. But
that's why I like cooking the bacon myself, because then I can make it the way I like it.
I think if I was confident that I'll be getting crispy bacon, I'd get it a lot more often.
Yeah, that's why, like, when I go to breakfast places, I'll actually ask them to cook the bacon well done. And sometimes, like, even when I get it, like, I'll ask for a couple extra napkins and put the bacon on the napkin, because when the napkin soaks the grease out of it, it crisps up really nicely.
Something that's out here, mostly in the Los Angeles area, especially when you're closer to the city, is that they have a lot of street vendors that make hot dogs wrapped in bacon, and then they put some other stuff on it. The only problem is that bacon is very questionable. And actually, I had a buddy who got food poisoning. And he says I think it was the bacon. It was soft and whatever. It's like that did it for him. He got sick.
Because I mean, you got to let bacon cook a little bit. If you're wrapping it around a hot dog, either the hot dog gets overcooked to cook the bacon all the way, or the bacon isn't cooked enough because you don't want to overcook the hot dog.
This is LA street food, so they're trying to pump this shit out as fast as they can. Yeah. Like if they have people coming, like, okay, we're just gonna. It looks good.
And when you wrap it around that hot dog, you're sealing in that grease, so it just stays soggy.
Yeah, that's why I'm very.
I don't think I'm into that.
I'm very reluctant to eat those. I'll get it if you don't wrap it in bacon, because it's not worth the
then it's just a hot dog, yeah, which is fine.
But they put stuff on it. They'll put like peppers on it. It'll look very Chicago-y like, and they put some type of sauce on it, which might be just like mayonnaise mixed with something else. And they usually don't speak English, so it's like if you ask them what it is, they're like, they say something and you don't know what to say.
Yeah. They say something so because they know you don't know what they're saying anyway. Well, good shit.
That's all I got for food this week.
All right, cool. Well, I don't know. So I don't think I took a picture of my chili. Oh yeah. So last week I had showed you the chili that Ashley made, and I think it's a Kansas thing. I think it's like a southern Kansas thing where did I show you this picture where they eat chili with cinnamon rolls. And what I mean is like they'll dip their cinnamon roll in the chili, kind of like we would with like cornbread or crackers.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds weird to you, right?
Yeah. Is that normal chili, like common chili that you can get at a restaurant, or do you think anything extra to it?
No, I mean, it's just like chili that you would make like in a pot at home and serve in a bowl.
Okay. So typical chili.
Yeah.
It's not like
We mean that in a good way. It's
not
not
some
like
special like Southern Kansas chili. Like we get Cincinnati chili. That's a different type of chili. But this is like kind of standard chili.
Yeah, this is so. Yeah, Skyline chili for me personally, Skyline chili. I'm putting it on something, whether it's a hot dog or spaghetti, something. Right. This is. I don't usually eat Cincinnati style chili just in a bowl. I could, but I don't. This is like thicker, chunkier chili that you put you put your cheese and your sour cream on it and eat it out of a bowl. But in Kansas, they serve it with a cinnamon roll, and they'll actually like dip their cinnamon roll in the chili and eat it. So I broke off a couple pieces of cinnamon roll and put it in there to eat it with my chili. I liked it fine. I don't know if I like it better than cornbread, but I liked it fine. And to be honest, I still preferred the cinnamon roll just as my dessert. So I think I ate like half of it, and then I just like
sounds like it's okay, but it's not something you're gonna want to have.
Yeah, like if Ashley makes it, I'll eat it because I did like it, but like it wasn't like, oh my god, like how have I never done this before? It was
it's a regional thing. It is like Skyline chilies, Cincinnati chili, where it's like people from outside don't like it, but if you grew up there, you're like, dude, this is
exactly.
I need this.
I think they like their cinnamon roll with homemade chili, like we like chili on spaghetti, Cincinnati style chili on spaghetti or hot dogs. So, but
I would say that's weird, but Skyline chili has cinnamon in it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Totally weird. So, but I didn't hate it. You know what? That's funny. Yeah, it does have cinnamon in it, and I somehow have a problem with eating a cinnamon roll with chili. But
it's just it feels like you're mixing dessert. It's like if you had if you dip pizza in ice cream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Weird. I don't know if I like that. That's one of the things I'm like, I never want to try that.
You wouldn't. You'd be like, okay, like I don't think it would like blow your mind, but you'd be like, okay, like if I'm somewhere where that's traditional, I will eat it again, but probably not otherwise. Like I'm not going to make it at home. Although this was,
I'd probably try it just for the hell of it.
I think you would like it more than you realize. You'd be like, oh, I can get down with that. Like you're probably not going to go back to California and make it yourself, but you could get down with it like the locals do, right?
That kind of reminds me when I was a kid and I decided to dip my French fries in ice cream, and I went, "Holy shit, this is a great idea!"
Awesome, actually.
That was a really good idea.
So
yeah, but now I go to McDonald's and be like, "I want some fries. I want some ice cream."
Oh, dude, I got to go to Wendy's and get their fries and like a chocolate frosty because their fries are perfect for like scooping up.
McDonald's is my favorite fries, though. I'd say McDonald's has been my favorite fries for a long time.
Oh, it depends on my mood. I don't know if I have a favorite fry.
But I don't get fries very often. In fact, whenever I go to McDonald's, I don't think I've had McDonald's fries in maybe at least a decade. Man. Damn, did I want to get it tomorrow?
I totally want to see you eat some McDonald's fries now because you're going to be like, oh my God, why have I waited so long?
Here's kind of a, when I was a kid, here's a little trick I did. As you know, the container you get from McDonald's when you get a fry, not the small fries, you get at least a medium.
Yeah,
or bigger.
Like the cardboard.
They put in that red container thing.
Yep.
I used to just like tip it and then just let it fall to my mouth.
So, given my career, like I eat in the car a lot when I travel, and McDonald's is like my go-to when I'm traveling. Like if I'm going to eat while traveling, McDonald's is definitely my go-to. Not that I go every single time, but if I get fries, that's how I finish my fries. I tip that red container up, and I always get at least a medium just so I can do that. It also stays upright better, like between the e-brake and the console, because I drive a stick shift. So I tuck it in there, it fits nicely, it stays upright. I can eat all my fries, and then when I'm at the bottom, just like you described, you tip that red container up and let the remaining crunchy fries like slide down the thing, and you get to eat them.
I do that with popcorn too now. Where I put it in a cup, and I started doing this at work because I'll get Skinny Pop. I'll put it in a cup, and I'm working.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you might choke. Sure. Chances are you'll choke 1 out of 10 times that you do it.
Yeah, because you'll get like the flake of a kernel in there.
Oh, I had some stuck in my throat on Thursday. I was like, I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah. But yeah, I digress. So anyway, back to we got a little off track there. Back to the chili. So yeah,
that's how we became fat kids.
Yep. But yeah, so that was what Ashley made. I guess that was last Sunday or Monday. That was what we had for dinner. So later in the week, I don't know how I got on it, but there was this place that Tony and I would go to when I still lived in Milwaukee and I'd go down to Chicago. Tony took me to this place near where he lived when he still lived in Northside Chicago a couple times, called Dinner Diner. Okay? And they had this. The reason he wanted to take me there, and I went there a couple times because one time Dave came with us. And the first time I went there, Tony was already telling me what I had to order. It's this dish they called the Slinger. I don't know if they still serve it, but
are we able to pull this shit up?
Oh. Yeah. Let me, you know what? I bet I can find it. Hang on. Let me bring that up.
I'd rather look at a picture of it than hear you describe it. Or as you describe it, I want to see a picture of it.
There goes Chicago. Let me see. Here it is. So this is from Google Photos. I think that's the Slinger. I think.
Looks
anyway,
very chili heavy.
Yeah. So what it is, that's a platter sized plate. So the bottom layer is cooked hash browns.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Layer of hash browns, and then they put 2 cheeseburger patties on there. And then on each cheeseburger patty, they put a fried egg. And then they ladle chili all the way over it. And
this is total drunk food, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was definitely between the hours of
we closed down the bar
and 4 a.m.
We closed down the bar and we're still awake.
This was definitely between the hours of 12 and 4 a.m. Yeah. And so it was like a challenge that they had, right? So I go in there the first time and with Tony, and he's telling me you have to order the Slinger. So I was like, I don't even know what it is, but let's do it. And these 2 dudes were already in there, and they're trying to eat it, and they're like, one of them only got, I don't know, halfway, 3/4 of the way through it and quit. The other dude finished it, but he looked like he was about to throw up. And I order it, and they look at me, they're like, good luck. Tony goes, my money's on him. They pull this platter out. I did what I do with, like, have you ever noticed when I eat my 3-way at Skyline, I turn my plate vertical and I just go to town on it. That's kind of what I did. And like they like sat there longer just to watch me eat it. And I downed it pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty easy. The hardest part was that you had to eat this bread that wasn't even toasted.
Oh.
So I was like, do I have to eat the bread because I was getting a certificate, right? That I finished it. They're like, you gotta eat the bread. I'm like, oh God. I wish I would have thought about that before, because then I could have at least dipped it in the chili to make it easier to eat. But yeah, I finished it fine, and they gave me this, like, I'm going to use air quotes for certificate, because it looked like it was a page pulled out of a kid's coloring book. But it was awesome. But anyway, I wanted to cover that because, yeah, that was a fun time. I've done it twice because I did it one time when it was just Tony and me, and then one time when it was Tony, David, and me. And yeah, David literally almost ordered a second one when he did it. But you also know David, he's 6'4" big boy, so
he's a big guy.
So fast forward to Ashley making chili this week. I was, for whatever reason, got this in my head and decided to kind of make my own slinger. Now, I didn't have hash browns, so I think it was our last piece of sourdough bread anyway. Last slice of sourdough bread. So I toasted that up instead of use that in place of hash browns. Instead of cheeseburgers, I used sausage links, whole sausage links, and then I put 2 fried eggs on it. I actually put this habanero cheese on top of the eggs and then ladled the chili over it. I gotta tell you, it was pretty good. It wasn't the same as the slinger, but
it's got all the right ingredients. So you got cheese, all the right ingredients, you got meat, you got egg, you got chili. Fuck it.
Yeah.
The only thing about that is that, like I mentioned earlier, I'm just not a big fan of beans. I just don't like beans. So,
okay.
A lot of times with chili, a lot of chili has beans in it, and I just not a big fan of it. Although I should I'm trying to convince myself to start eating beans because it's a good source of protein. Kind of weird. I'm eating it for the protein. I'm eating it because I like it.
So for those of you traditional chili fans out there, Alex is saying he likes a traditional Texas-style chili, which does not include beans. It's just meat and sauce, and it's good. I do like beans in my chili, but not as a dominant portion of the chili. Like I like usually probably black beans and like pinto beans or red beans. But I still want it chunky with like meat. So anyway, that's how I like my chili. But yeah, so that was my sort of attempt at making a slinger, and I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. And then, I was telling Ashley that when I was in Ohio, I made chicken adobo for Christina and Dad, and she decided that sounded good, so I made chicken adobo. That's when I first put everything in the pot, so it hadn't cooked yet, but let's see if I have. Yeah, here's it cooking.
How long does that take to make?
I mean, once you have everything, so I was just like put all the chicken thighs in there, and then all the ingredients, and then turn it all on. So really, it depends on how much you're making. This is a pretty big pot, so it took a little bit to get it to a boil, and then once you have it, I like to let it get to kind of a rapid boil for a few minutes, and then turn it down to a simmer. And I usually let it go for about 30 to 45 minutes, at least, because you want to make sure the chicken cooks all the way through, and same thing with the potatoes. So yeah, we had chicken adobo. I think I have it, plated. I made it kind of a little bit different than I usually make it. We had some stuff that we were trying to use up. Mainly this beef broth that Ashley had used for another dish. I just poured the rest of it in, and then instead of in place of water. And then I think I tried. Typically, chicken adobo usually calls for, depending on who you talk to, calls for some sugar. I don't usually do that, but this time I did, and I think I used too much sugar because it didn't quite have that tangy vinegar flavor that it usually has. So I think next time I'm going to make it a little more the way I usually make it, which is without beef. It's just water instead of beef broth, and then probably just leave the sugar out altogether. But it was still pretty good. I actually had it for dinner again tonight. The pictures aren't that great, so sorry for that. But yeah, I think I like making chicken adobo. So
I tried it once and I failed miserably. It was bad. I mean, I ate all of it still, but it was bad.
I'm saying like bad chicken adobo when you don't is better than no chicken adobo. So
Oh, this is really bad, but I'm still gonna eat it. Why waste all that food?
yeah,
I think because well, kind of a little caveat to that is I didn't have all the right ingredients, so I didn't have vinegar. I had apple cider vinegar.
Vinegar. Well, you can use apple cider vinegar,
But it's not gonna be the same though.
No, I prefer like rice wine vinegar or a white vinegar.
Yeah, so that's probably like I kind of sabotaged myself on that. I didn't get all the right ingredients. I just used what I had available, and then I was like, I'm not gonna try this again.
But when you make it good, so yeah, usually you want a white vinegar. I use rice vinegar. I actually, when I made it for Dad and Christina, I ran out of rice vinegar, so I used whatever I had in the rice vinegar. I used whatever was left, and then I used some apple cider vinegar also. And it's still turned out pretty good. But we were talking about things that get better, like the leftovers get better because the juices and the broth like get soak into the meat more. Chicken adobo is one of those dishes where it just gets better.
Yeah, the sauce settles and it thickens. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's not just all runny.
Yeah.
The place where I get Filipino food from, the chicken adobo, it's always pretty runny. The sauce is. It's very light, very light colored, almost like transparent. Very clear type sauce. It's a different type of. I mean, some adobo variants are going to be like that, where you see it's a very clear sauce. You see some it's a very dark sauce. I like more the dark sauce. That's just me.
Yeah, because
I get the light sauce because that's what they have.
Yeah. The light sauce means it's probably, when you're running a business, you kind of have to tailor things to your audience, right? You got to do what's popular, what's going to appeal to the masses. And sometimes the slightly watered down version is going to appeal to the masses.
Well,
versus the traditional Filipinos.
It's made for Filipinos. There aren't any like non-Filipinos that go there, or very few.
Well, that's interesting.
I think it's more of a cost thing.
Okay.
I do remember Mom saying that it is like there's a specific style of adobo where it is very. I think she said that our grandmother used to make it that way, where it's just very light, a very transparent sauce.
Oh, huh. Yeah, the one I showed you, that's darker than what mine usually looks like, but mine usually is.
Your audio just went out.
My what?
Your audio just went bad.
Uh-oh.
I think it's back though.
Oh, okay. I might have been messing with the cords a little bit. Check the connections here. Should be good. But yeah, presentation wise, it was a little darker than I'm used to it being, but mine's not that light. It still has a pretty decent color to it. Usually. And then I love the red potatoes. Those are so good. That's the way to go. But yeah, that was what we had for Mom's Kare. If we ever get a chance to grow our audience, I invite you out there to send us some suggestions. Send us either what you're having that you'd like to share with the world, or if there's something that you think we should try and present on the show, let us know. If we can figure out how to get it or make it. I know I wouldn't mind that. I think that'd be fun. So yeah, that's Mom's Kare. Next segment, kind of an ode to one of my personal projects. Kind of like being out and about, or what sort of adventures or shenanigans you're getting into. We call it Hey Dad, Watch This, after my YouTube channel. I'll be honest, I had a pretty busy week of phone calls and emails. So I didn't really get out doing a whole lot. Did you? I worked out a couple times and I forgot to take pictures. So
I don't take pictures when I work out, but I do. Me, that's been very chill, very boring because that's just been just sticking to adult stuff that I got to do, which is kind of ho hum.
yeah.
My flag football season concluded last week, so we played a game, we lost, and then I'm on hiatus until I think the beginning of December. Sticking to my regular workouts, saying it's pretty strict because that's probably the one good thing I'm doing is I'm staying pretty strict to my workouts. I'm now including my when I work from home on Fridays, my 100 pull-ups during the work day. So that's
pull-ups or push-ups?
Pull-ups.
Push-ups
are too easy. But I did change the set, the reps per set. Before I was doing 5. I was doing like 5 reps per set. I was keeping it really low. Now I'm just like, you know what? Just do 10.
Shit, dude. 10. I can barely do. I might be able to squeeze out 3 pull-ups right now.
It's just one of those things that when I started to get back into traditional lifting, I was like, I want to be able to do pull-ups.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, I have a really hard time getting 10. Now I'm like, I can get 10. I could get 10 before I go to sleep. So now I'm pretty much doing that as part of my normal Friday. Friday when I work from home, I try to get some workouts in. It's like I want to get the 100 pull-ups. I want to start doing swings. I want to start doing jumping rope. I can't just sit down all day and work. I do get up and take a short break, or I gotta get the blood flowing. I even do that when I'm in the office. I'm like, I just have to get up and walk around. If you don't ask, I'll take a shit. But
yeah, getting up, even just doing a lap around the building, I think would be very beneficial for a lot of us, not just myself. Just to get the blood flowing, I think is the key.
Yeah, pretty much what I do. Other than that, I try to play that video game I mentioned I got last week. I'm trying to play that every once in a while because I think it's healthy. Well, people, trash video games. I think it's healthy to play video games every once in a while because it's just a different type of brain stimulation. As long as it's not dominating your life. Like I got a video game where I can play it for an hour and I'm like, I'm good. Or maybe sometimes even for like 20 minutes. Like I just played 20 minutes of Street Fighter versus X-Men, and I'm good after that. I played it last night. Played for about 25 minutes, and afterwards I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm done. I can go do something else now.
I suck at video games, which is why I should not ever fall down that rabbit hole. But man, if you're that good at it, and you're gonna be, if you're good enough to make money playing video games, man, I'm just gonna encourage you to do it.
I would definitely do that.
I have never been that. Alex, I thought you might have been at some point in time.
No,
you
get money off of those type of video games that I play. You get the games that people make money off of are like the hardcore PlayStation games and stuff that I just don't have time to get good at. It's just not my thing. I love playing video games. It's just I don't like it to that level.
If they would have ever done like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat tournaments, I feel like that's where you.
When I was younger, yeah. Now I'm like, it's kind of like more just nostalgic. I go back and do it. I'm not as good as I used to be. And the way people, I'd say around when I was in college, I decided to kind of remove video games from my life because I just saw it destroy people's lives in college.
Yeah.
So I stopped playing, and then years after college, I did pick up I forgot what was big back then, PlayStation 3. And that's when they started having like you could play against people in whatever online, and I think I tried that out and just got totally schooled. I was like, wow, this is just this is a different world now. So it's like I just like sticking to what did I like doing back in the 90s? Like okay, I'll do that now. Get a little nostalgia for a little nostalgia bump for a short amount of time, 20 minutes to an hour, maybe even 2 hours. Who knows? And depending on what I'm doing, what else I have to do, I'll play for an extended amount of time. But I'm not nowhere near the level where people get paid for it. Even go online and play against like someone in Germany and they trash talk each other. I'm like, yeah,
yeah. No, I like video games, but if I get I suck, so I'm never gonna get paid for it. But if I get into it and like start playing, and I'll get wrapped up, and then all of a sudden I will sit there for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours playing that video game. So that's why I don't really play video games, because I'm not good at it. And
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't like
6 hours. That's
6
a long
hours
time.
evaporating like that.
Yeah. All of a sudden my day's gone.
Yeah, like, well,
anyway.
I'm supposed to work out today. I'm supposed to do this today, and
Yeah.
instead I just play video games.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any pictures of anything, but you know what I want to take the time to do is, I can't remember if it's this week or next week. I just want to give a shout out to Ditto Bar in Centerville, Ohio. They're going to be, if they're not opening this next week, they're definitely opening. I'm pretty sure they're opening either next week or the week after. Definitely before Thanksgiving. If you're in the Dayton area, going through Centerville, go check it out. If you talk to the bar manager, let her know Gerard and Alex sent you out there. Her name's Erica, one of my best friends. Ditto Bar, Centerville, Ohio. Go check it out. That's really what I've got for Hey Dad, Watch This. Yeah, hopefully I'll have a little more next week, because I'm going to be out and about a little bit more next week, is right now is the plan. But I think it's time to move on to our ode to Alex's personal project. It's all about the toys. It's all on YouTube, and it's called I Play Nerd. And yeah, I don't have anything for this either, because like I said, I've been on calls and emails all week, so haven't gotten to do a whole lot. But hopefully you got something for us.
I finally got my Simpsons video out. Little
Nice.
catch up. I'm handling these videos a little differently now, and I might even change it even more, because I don't like doing just single videos for a single action figure now. I feel like it's just taking a lot of time, and I'm kind of looking around at what I'm surrounded by, and I have a pretty big stack of action figures that I have not opened, because I feel like I have to make a video for it. I'm like, well, I got that action figure back in January, or even before that. So like, I'm not able to enjoy the action figure I bought when I buy it, because I'm like, I got to make a video for it. So now I'm starting to consolidate and release that, but it does take quite a bit of time to do it. So I've been even that Simpsons video, just finding the time. One, I'm busy if I'm working. Two, when I'm not busy, sometimes I just want to chill and let my mind relax instead of filming the content, refilming the content, editing it, finding out I'm out of space on my computer.
Oh no!
I'm like, crap! I got to delete some shit, and then editing it more, and then creating the thumbnail, and then uploading it to YouTube, and then of course doing whatever else you got to do for it. And then the next day you're like, oh, I got 7 views.
Yeah, YouTube's fun to do, but not if it takes the enjoyment out of what you're actually filming.
Yeah. So one thing I'm starting to consolidate some videos where I'm not just doing one figure per video. It's like, what do I have? I'm going to start consolidating them. And other ones, I'm not going to make a video on everything I get. I'm just going to, sometimes there's stuff where I'm like, I know this video is not going to get a whole lot of views, because it's just an old figure that I got from a while ago. And I didn't open it because I was waiting to make a video, but I'm like, it's not going to even perform that well. So I'd rather just, instead of putting the time into making a video, I'm just going to open the figure, and that's that. Play with it and display it. And
whatever. I saw you do that with the He-Man. Flying Fist He-Man, I think is what it was called. Yeah, Flying Fist He-Man.
Yeah, that one's a fun one. I like that figure.
That was cool. Yeah.
I'm still continuing with Masters of the Universe. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I might be done with, because I think I've gotten everything that I want. Maybe everything here and there. I do have an April O'Neil action figure that it took me 2 years to get, because it didn't release in the United States. But I'm gonna make a video on that. But the one I'm working on right now, which has taken me several months to make, and I'm not even done filming it yet, is Masters of the Universe crossover with Thundercats.
Oh, okay.
The reason why I'm getting these is because you can make the Thundercats. They're So their attire is like it's made to look like a crossover. They want to see some type of crossover, not just a normal Thundercats, not just normal He-Man. But the feature that they added in there that I really liked is that you can switch out some of their parts so the Thundercats look like regular Thundercats from the cartoon in the same scale as He-Man figures. So that's
cool.
what I showed this before, where it's Lino. He looked a lot different in the package because he's made to look like a crossover figure. But now I already filmed his crossover look part. That's gonna be part of the video. So I'm like, okay. I even said in the video, I'm like, this is the last time I'm gonna ever have these guys in the crossover version because I want them to look like the classical Thundercats that I saw on the cartoon when I was growing up.
Yeah.
They got Lino. They got Panthro. Lino I had as a kid.
Hold those guys up. Oh, okay, now I remember that guy. Okay.
Panthro I never had as a kid, but now I do. Chitara never had as a kid, but now I do. Once again, I moved them over to their traditional looking costumes instead of the Motu, the Masters of the Universe crossover versions. Here's Tigra.
There you go.
Cool too. And the big bad of it, Mumbra.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that guy.
So he's actually crossed over with Skeletor. So when he comes in packaging, he has Skeletor's face and a little bit more of his clothes. But you do, like I mentioned, they packages, or they come with accessories that allow you to transform them into their classical looking Thundercats.
That's cool because I think I'm with you. Like I would like the more classic looks, but that's because we grew up with that, right? Those are the cartoons we watched, and so I think we would appreciate the classic looks over the crossover look.
Yeah, some of the crossover looks did look cool though, but I was like, you know what, I just got to go with the classical. So these are the two I had as a kid. Got them for Christmas. That's where I got from my cousins, and on the wrap gifts they wrote for baby Alex.
I remember.
I'm gonna be quite honest. I love those action figures when I got them. Those are sweet.
Yeah.
And I got them as an adult in the same scale as Masters of the Universe. I could have them side by side.
That's cool.
That's new Thundercats. The good thing about these figures is that I wasn't into Thundercats as much as I was into Masters of the Universe and Ninja Turtles. So I feel like I'm pretty complete on, as far as what they're going to release. There's maybe a few more Thundercats figures that I would like to have, but I feel like if it's just these guys, I'm satisfied. I don't need to.
So those are kind of all the main guys from what I remember.
Yeah, I mean there are two more. They're the little kids, Wily Kit and Wily Cat, and Snarf is the cat that kind of like their pets. So I'd like to have them. I don't remember as many of the bad guys. I do. I mean, if I see them, I remember them, but it's more just Mumra that I remember. So I feel like I could be very satisfied with my collection of Thundercats after this.
All right, cool.
Like it scratches that nostalgia itch. The Thundercats, the kid bucket list I had when I was like, I never had all the Thundercats I wanted as a kid. But this kind of satisfies that. Now I wish they'd make cheaper Silverhawks figures. Silverhawks is another.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Silverhawks. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They make Silverhawks action figures, but it's made by a company that they make them and then they cost a shitload. And then they made a version where it's actual silver, what they call vac metal, where it's very shiny.
Do you think I'm gonna get copyrighted for this if I put these pictures up?
No, you'll be fine. Just a picture. The thing about when you vac metalize action figures is that that vac metal chips off a lot.
Oh,
okay. Part chips off. And they've even said when they released the vac metalized Silverhawks figures, they said, just so you know, this is not meant to be posed a lot. It's like you pose it once and then you're done posing it. Put it on display because the vac metal is gonna chip off. But man, I love Silverhawks. I'd love to have a Silverhawks figure that's not, $80 a figure.
Yeah.
And the company that makes the Silverhawks figures that are out, they got hit pretty hard by the tariffs, and they actually had huge layoffs. So they may be closing up shop, I'd say, in the next year or two.
That sucks. Didn't this
I'm hoping
guitar
somehow-
turn into something?
It shoots stuff.
I was thinking it was a bird, but the bird's right there.
They all have their own birds.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Surhawks is another one that I really loved. Not as much as Masters of the Universe, and not as much as Transformers or Ninja Turtles, but definitely love them. Definitely going to be something I hope another toy company can pick up the license for it and put out something that's a little more a little easier on the wallet. It doesn't have to be the vac metal, but I'd love to have something that's more in the style of, this size, this quality, this price line, this price.
Yeah, I remember this logo. Cool. Where'd it go? There it is. So the video you just put up, I think it was yesterday.
That's my Simpsons one. Yep.
Yeah, review 2. So is this 2 of 2, or is this like a multi-part series that you're doing?
Multi-part. I did another one where I just did a bunch of Simpsons action figures.
Oh, okay. I did watch that one. Okay. Yeah. So this was just.
And the thing about the smaller action figures is that they're one of the reasons I really love those is that they're small, so they don't take up a whole lot of room, and they're cheap. They're $5 each.
Yeah, but it looks like you got.
They sell them at
Target.
They sell them at Five Below. So I could go to Five Below and find. Actually, I'm finding more at Five Below than I am at Target.
Oh shit! Nice. Five Below. Don't sleep on Five Below. They got some cool stuff over there.
They do.
Even beyond just like old school candy.
That's where I got my South Park figures too.
Oh, nice.
I showed them in a previous episode.
Well, cool. Awesome.
That's I Play Nerd. That's I Play Nerd for this week.
And that is Alex's YouTube channel too. So
next week, probably Transformers.
Yeah, go check it out. Here it is. At I Play Nerd on YouTube. Check them out. All right. Before we go into the next thing, I need to ask the question. I posed it at the beginning of the show. When do you put your holiday decorations up? Alex, I know you kind of do it, but you don't go like full out. You don't do the tree and all that, do you?
I had a tree my first year in this apartment, and it took up too much room.
Oh, okay.
And truth be told, I live in a studio apartment. I don't have a whole lot of room.
Yeah.
And then you throw it away. So it's like good for a month. You throw it away. I'm like, why did I even do that?
Oh, you don't keep it?
I was at Target yesterday, and I was a little jarred because they were playing Christmas music, and I was like, what the fuck? But it's I think it was like I can't remember what song they're playing. I think it might have been Let It Snow. And truth be told, when you live in Southern California and you hear Let It Snow even around Christmas time, you're like, that's just a little weird.
Yeah. In Southern California, right.
You're just not gonna get it. I mean, it was a couple of years ago when Huntington Beach said they had snow. It was really sleet. Or hail or whatever it was. It wasn't actually snow. Which is also kind of rare, but it wasn't snow. But like, it snowed in Huntington Beach. I'm like, no, it didn't, you dumbasses.
That's not snow. Sleet. There's nothing really fun about sleet. It was big enough, it kind of hurts.
It was ice that was falling on it.
Yeah. No, the reason I wanted to pose this question is because, you're talking about you were in Target, and like that's kind of weird. They have Christmas shit out. Ashley's already put all of our Christmas stuff up. Literally, I mean, that was Sunday, what was the date on Sunday? November 1st? Last Sunday was November 2nd. She asked me to help her get all of her Christmas stuff from storage. And she had all that shit up by Sunday night. So we are fully Christmased out in the Arrow household in our household here in Kansas City. So, yep, it's Christmas season here. Her plan tomorrow, because it's actually supposed to be pretty cold tomorrow. We actually it's not going to stick, but we might get a few flurries tomorrow, snow flurries tomorrow. So she wants to stay in all day. We already went grocery shopping today, and she wants to watch Christmas movies. So I don't know if they'll be all Christmas movies, but yeah, that's our plan tomorrow, is to stay in and do a whole lot of sitting around. So
One of my coworkers went to Hawaii on vacation. He came back. I think he got back, let's say, mid-October. And he brought back some gifts for people that he works with, including me and one of my other colleagues.
That's nice.
And it was like chocolates and cookies, and the cookies he got us were had Christmas decorations on it, so it's like Christmassy Hawaiian style type. And I put them, I put them on my desk, and I left there for a few weeks. And my boss looked over, and she's like, "You haven't taken home your Christmas cookie? You haven't taken home your cookies yet?" I'm like, "No, I haven't." And I'm like, in my head, I knew why. Like, I'm not going to take home Christmas cookies before Halloween.
Fair. I think that's a legitimate answer, to be honest. I don't want to eat all my holiday cookies
before Halloween.
Before Halloween, yeah.
I told her, I was like, trust me, they're going to get eaten. It's not a problem. She laughed. I was like, yeah. There's definitely these are gonna end up in my tummy. So trust me.
Oh, cool. So when are you putting any decorations up this year? And if so, when are you doing it?
It's kind of funny because I got Christmas lights last year and I put them up, and I was like, you know what? And they don't cost a lot. They're like $2 or $3.
Yeah.
And I took them down. I'm like, I went through that debate in my head. I'm like, do I just throw them out? I mean, do I keep them? I throw them out. It feels like a waste if I throw them out, but it takes up room, but not a whole lot of room to save them. So I saved them. They're in my closet from last year. And then I was looking through some other stuff in my closet a couple of days ago, and I found another set of Christmas lights from like 3 years ago. I'm like, holy shit, I have two pairs of Christmas lights. I'm like, fuck. But will I put them up? Yeah, I'd say. Here's the thing that I have very limited electrical outlets, and I'm kind of a little touchy on plugging in a whole lot of shit into the same outlets, even if you have a surge protector. And right now I have a surge protector that I plug in my portable air conditioner to.
Oh, okay.
So that actually, I need to, once I'm done using my air conditioner, I'll probably use that outlet spot for Christmas lights.
Okay.
I actually meant to research, is it okay to plug in a portable AC unit into, a surge protector? I think they prefer
make sure it's surge protected.
Wall.
Make sure the power strip is actually surge protected.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I think that's why.
If there's a power surge, it's kind of like a fuse. It shuts off. It's got to shut off, or like a switch.
Yep.
So you'd have to reset it before you could turn anything on.
Yep. I'm pretty close to putting away my air conditioner. I don't know where I'm gonna put it away. I don't have a lot of storage space that's open, but I think I might be done with it because it's November. It's getting colder. Given the apartments here run pretty hot, just the way it is. So I feel like I can just leave my window open and get some of that cold air inside, and that might help mitigate the escalating heat.
Yep.
But right now I'm just waiting for when do I finally decide to just stop using the air conditioning.
Yeah.
I got kind of spoiled once I got an air conditioning unit, because it's like I'm kind of in the shower and I'm kind of hot. I'm like, just turn on the air conditioner.
Yeah, I would. I totally would.
Plus, I've also gotten this past couple years, I've been trying to improve my sleeping patterns, which includes researching a lot of how do you create the right environment for sleeping. And they say, make it cold, make your room cold. I kind of took that.
I like it cool when I'm sleeping.
I wanted to execute on that. That's why I got an air conditioning unit, because I wanted to make it colder to help me get better sleep.
Sure.
But I'm not quite. I think we're getting to that point of year where I might not need that anymore. I'll just leave my window open and watch it. Let people look in and watch me sleep. And this isn't too much information, but I don't wear a whole lot of clothes when I sleep.
Yeah, no, we have like a small Christmas tree outside our door, which we have an interior door, so it's not like it's just outside, but that's battery operated, so that's not a big deal. And then the Christmas tree is hooked up to a smart plug, so I can turn it off with either like Google Home or the app on our phones. So,
I mean, technically, I could say I have Christmas lights on all the time because that's what's going on here. Which is
yeah, I was gonna say you could actually just do that, like just
home. Like I could say,
do red and green or whatever.
Alexa, lights out, and it does that.
Could you do like a Christmas light theme?
Okay.
They don't do multiple colors. I mean, I can get them to change colors every now and then.
Oh, okay. I thought you might be able to program it to like even like just alternate between like red and green.
It won't do red and green. It'll do all the colors, and I can't remember how I did that. Well, now it's flashing, so that might give you a headache. Or
Well, I brought home.
This one's a little more smoother, less jarring. It's like a slower transition.
Yeah, that was not bad. A little slower I would even be kind of cooler, but at least it doesn't look like a seizure.
Yeah, that's a seizure where it's flashing. Like that's a feature I never want to use. Is that flashing one?
Yeah, no, that would you either maybe if you're at a rave.
It's kind of funny when I was researching a lot of red light exposure. When I was hold on, how do I turn this shit off? Stop! I'm gonna get a seizure.
A slow one.
When I was researching a lot of red light exposure, I just leave it on red.
You feel like you're in it more.
Yeah, and I think I heard some people say like, some companies make these special red light bulbs. I've heard people say just make sure it's a red light. You don't have to go super specific to the light bulb that you get, which is going to cost a lot more. Just make sure it's red. So I was doing this a lot for when I first put these up. I was doing this a lot where it's just I keep it dark and keep it all red. I'm not sure if that was messing me up or not. I am a big fan of just keeping it blue though. I like doing blue at night.
I think the blue looks good. Looks good.
I know they say like blue light keeps you up. I think blue light and maybe two different types of blue light, where it's just like if it's actual just blue light, I think it helps calm you down a little bit and get you prepared for bed because it's light, but it's not like it's more appropriate for nighttime for circadian rhythm. Where if you make it
like moonlight,
you make it yellow, you're gonna kind of wake up a little bit.
Yep.
Make it blue. Now it's a little more tranquil, more conducive for when you want to go to sleep.
No, I dig the blue.
That's me playing with the lights.
We're gonna do more of that when we move. We do smart lights, but I usually just leave them on kind of like a soft white. I guess I could. I don't know. I could mess with these lights. What I need to bring on next week is, so I mentioned Ashley's already put up a bunch of like Christmas decorations. We haven't. She's gone full out for the condo, but if we're able to move next year, I'll have to show you what I brought back from Ohio. I brought her. She wanted all of it, so I brought it all, and we'll be looking at it. I think I have some stuff I can still show next week, so I'll do that next week. But
I kind of want to get something new as far as decorations go. Like I got the lights, which I put around like my one window, so you can kind of see it from the outside.
Yeah,
I want to get something I can hang up, and I want it to be specific to me. Like it's I think I want to get something either like sports related or nerd related, Christmassy. I can hang up maybe in my window.
Hang on, I'm going to switch to the speakers so Ashley can tell you about her Christmas tree.
All right.
All right, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let me turn the volume up so we can hear you. All right. Yeah. So, hi, man. Welcome home. We are talking about when do you put your holiday decorations up, and I told him it's because you already put all your Christmas decorations up.
I did. Well,
was it like midnight after Halloween? Like,
Yeah.
trick or treaters, get the fuck out! It's Christmas time. No more candy.
Halloween was on a Friday, and earlier that week, I told Gerard, I was like, "Hey, babe, I think I'm gonna put my Christmas decorations up the Sunday after Halloween because my days off are Sunday, Monday." It's like, I think I'm gonna put them up this Sunday, and he's like, "No." I was like, "No?" She's like, "No." I was like, "All right, we'll talk about it." And then Sunday rolls around, and I woke up, and he must have just woke up in a great mood. Because I was like, "What do you say we go downstairs and get all my Christmas stuff out of storage?" And he's like, "Okay." I was like, "Yes!" So I put all of my stuff up. So technically November 2nd, I guess.
Yep.
So it's Christmas in the RO house. But we're going to be in Chicago for Christmas, so I'm going to miss a whole week with my decorations. So I had to put them up a little extra early here.
I'll get some pictures and we'll show it on the show next week.
They look really good.
Yeah, they do look good. They
I'm
do
very
look good.
happy.
And ironically, a lot of the ornaments I brought back from Ohio kind of fit right into the theme that Ashley likes. She likes the silvers and blues
And golds.
and golds, and
he brought me a whole bunch of gold and blue stuff, so it worked
Yep.
perfect. But now
cool.
he brought me so much stuff that now I need a second Christmas tree.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I can display it all.
So next week's show title is going to be titled "What Have I Done?"
So when do you think, though, Alex? What is your...
It has to at least be after Halloween. Is when you start.
100%.
I support you on that because I love having... So usually what I do is I have like my fall / Halloween decorations out, and then I'll just take down like the skeletons and like the tombstones and leave the fall stuff up until Thanksgiving, and then I'll take the rest of it down and put up my Christmas stuff. But this year I just had my Halloween decorations out and then went straight into Christmas. So I have to at least wait until after Halloween because I have to get my Halloween decoration time in. But I put that up like mid-September.
I told Jordan earlier, I went to Target yesterday. They were already playing Christmas music. And I was like, whoa.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of hit me like, whoa. What's today?
Is it still October?
Well, I feel like that's good because that starts people buying Christmas presents. Like, I feel like that makes people want to buy Christmas presents and like decorations even longer. Like if you get them in the spirit, like 1st of November instead of just 1st of December, they're like shopping and buying stuff they probably don't need for an extra month.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it coincides with when they get the decorations that they're starting to sell. They're like, hey, start buying it now.
If you went into like, if you walked into like, Home Depot or Lowe's or Menards, they've actually had Christmas stuff out like since like probably the beginning of October.
I feel like Costco has had their Christmas stuff out for a while too.
Oh yeah, actually yeah, they've had some stuff out too.
Because they had like fall and Christmas stuff out for a while. Because we went to Costco on Halloween that morning.
Yeah, they definitely had Christmas
stuff.
And they had
all their Christmas stuff out.
Like Disney Christmas stuff.
And they have... I didn't see it this year, but in the past they've had like 6 feet tall nutcrackers.
Oh yeah.
For like to put in the yard. I would buy one. I would probably leave it.
When we get into a house, I'm okay with a nutcracker. That'd be kind of cool.
Like by the front door, 6 foot tall one.
Or by the garage. I don't know.
You just made my day. I love you.
That's like the beginning. That's like the start of a horror movie.
Well, I might have to throw it out after I watch.
It turns and looks at you, and it opens its big ass mouth and like just cracks you. Holy shit! I'm gonna write this movie.
So, what is it? Is it Santa Claus, the Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause. I might have to throw the Nutcracker out after that one. After I watch that one, because I will be watching all of the Santa Claus movies.
I
with
did.
Tim
I
Allen.
watched Home Alone the other day.
Yeah,
Nice.
we did watch them alone.
It's one of my favorites.
My as far as Christmas movies, I do have 2 to 3 go-tos, or maybe even 4.
Oh wait, let's just go ahead and say we're in the next segment. What you watching? Okay, go to Christmas movies. Let's go.
Mine are not family friendly. I'd say. Oh, the first 2 are not family friendly. One of them, actually, the first 2 have unrated versions. So there you go.
What is
What
that?
are they called?
First one is The Night Before.
Oh,
with
that's a good movie. That's a good one.
I
Seth.
don't know that one.
We should watch
Who's
that
the-
one.
Rogen. Is it Seth Rogen? The guy that.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
And Seth Rogen.
That's a great
and,
movie.
what's the guy that was in Inception? Yeah, Gordon Levitt is in
Jessica
it.
Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should watch that one
That
tonight.
is
or
a
tomorrow.
great Christmas movie for
That is-
adults. For adults.
I'll have to. All right, I'm in. I'll have to watch that one. I don't know about tonight, but well,
We'll watch it
at some
tomorrow.
point.
Second absolute go-to is Office Christmas Party with Jason Bateman. Jennifer Aniston's in it.
Oh, I haven't seen that one in years.
That one is dirty. And I was
Okay.
I was telling my buddy who loves The Night Before. And I'm trying to get him to watch Office Christmas Party. And I just realized when I was talking about it, I said, you know what I realized? Both my go-to Christmas movies show penis. I don't know what that means. What it says about me, but I'll just say
I know
spoiler.
I've seen Office Christmas Party, but I don't remember it very well. I feel like I watched
think
it
I've
when it
seen
first
Oh, I
came out.
love it. It is.
I can see it being dirty. I mean, Bateman and Aniston. Okay, that can go either way.
Because isn't Jennifer?
Kate McKinnon, Olivia Munn. I mean, come
I
on.
love
Isn't
Kate
Jennifer
McKinnon.
Aniston,
Olivia
like,
Munn
the
is awesome in
boss?
it.
Yeah, we should watch that one too.
It
think
takes place.
Jennifer
It takes place
Aniston
in
is-
downtown Chicago.
She's like
All
the
right.
boss of the office, right?
Yeah. It's they're all nepo babies. Her and Jason. No, her and I forgot the name of the comedian that's in it.
TJ
TJ
Miller.
Miller.
TJ Miller. Yeah, they're nepo babies. So they inherited like their family's companies, and she's kind of the one that wants to shut things down, and they want to throw a big office Christmas party to win a big client over, and it gets nasty. Like I said, there's penis in it.
Oh, what's
you
your
do
third
see
one?
you see male genitalia in both these movies. Why I like it, I don't know. I don't know.
What's your third favorite?
Go as far as go to. It's Love Actually.
Aw,
I actually
I do too.
he
like
likes
that movie.
He likes that one a lot.
I think it has to do with me, like, you know, because I spent a lot of time in England for a few years. So
I was trying to watch The Holiday the other day because he's never seen it, and I feel like he would like it because it's has like it's set in like England, and he likes stuff like that. But I couldn't find it streaming on anything. You had to pay to watch it.
oh yeah, okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Have you seen The Holiday with
No.
Jack Black?
Oh, Jack Black.
It has
I'm gonna-
Cameron
I'm gonna look
Diaz,
for it.
Jack Black, Kate Winslet, and what's the hot guy? I can see Jude Law. And like one
I've
of
not
them
seen
lives in LA and one of them lives in England, and they like switch places for the holidays because they're both sad and lonely, and of course they find love at each other's like home, and it's good. It's cute.
I also
What about
watched.
the Elf? You ever watch the Elf?
I haven't in a while.
Oh man, that's a good
It's
one.
more like
I
I don't own it or I can't find it at the time. I think it might be on HBO Max, so I might be able.
I would say I think it's on one of the streaming services right now.
Or Disney, probably even.
But I'll also watch Christmas episodes of like the TV shows that I like, especially the show that I've always told everyone I love that didn't really pick up steam. It's more of a cult following. Is a show called Happy Endings,
Mhm.
which has
Doesn't it have Anna Kendrick in it? No.
no, the TV show no, but it has Alicia Cuthbert in it. And in one of the Christmas episodes, she's obsessed with she makes a diorama from Love Actually. But here's the thing: Alicia Cuthbert is actually in Love Actually.
Oh yeah, she's one of the girls that the British guy goes to.
Yep. Yes, it's like very meta. Or she's
we're at the very end.
Very end.
Yep.
When he gets to Milwaukee.
Yeah. So I think it took me a couple of years before I realized, hey, wait a minute, she's obsessed with Love Actually in this TV show, but she was in Love Actually.
Yeah, her and her roommates all had to sleep in one bed together.
One of her roommates was freaking Nadia from American Pie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And was it Denise Richards was the ugly one?
Denise Richards shows up.
Or she's the
girl from Mad Men. I forgot. January Jones. That's her name.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man, I forgot about her.
That's a long movie with just like all these different
so many people storylines.
Like, holy shit, where are we now?
Are you talking about Love Actually still?
Yeah, Love Actually.
Yeah. Hugh Grant, Emma Thompson, Colin Firth, Keira Knightley, Liam Neeson, Bill. I don't know. Nighy.
I love all every Christmas. There's always memes of saying still mad at Alan Rickman for not giving Emma Thompson that necklace or something like that.
They actually made a sequel to it, a very brief sequel to it, to Love Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Red Nose Day, which is, I think, a holiday that's celebrated in England, and they did it for a charity. So it's like a follow up to where are these characters now, and you find out, spoiler, you find out that the little kid that Liam Neeson's stepson, who was in Game of Thrones.
He was a stepson, or was he the son?
He was a stepson.
Stepson, because the mom died.
The mom died.
Spoiler.
And it's just the two of them.
You find out he's married to that girl that he chased
Joanna?
after. Yeah.
Aww.
And Hugh Grant is married to that the girl that they said was fat.
Yeah, the intern.
Oh yeah.
And there's whole fucking dialogue where like,
what's the sequel called?
Red
Nose Day.
Red Nose Day.
Red Nose Day. Actually,
Hugh Grant's the girl who works for Hugh Grant that calls a girl fat. She goes, she has sizable thighs. That line just made me laugh. She's talking like, you got a big butt, sizable thighs.
Sizable thighs. Yeah.
You find
it looks
Hugh Grant's married to that chick, that sizable thighs chick.
Natalie.
Yeah.
Natalie, yeah.
It looks like we have a bunch of Christmas movies to watch tomorrow.
Okay.
The Bears play at noon. That's all we have, and then Christmas movies.
I think Red Nose Day you might be able to find on YouTube. I think they did it for charity, and they just put it out there for public consumption. And it looks like we lost Gerard and Ashley. They got cut off from StreamYard because it's StreamYard. And you're back.
I accidentally, because I have two screens, I panned over too far when I hit a button and accidentally took myself out of that. I'm trying to find out where Red Nose Day actually might be playing.
I think on YouTube, because I watched it and I was like, hey, it's on YouTube. Why don't I watch it here?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was made for charity. It was a charity event. So we're just gonna make it a sequel.
For real?
It's not a full movie. It may be like 10, 15, 20 minutes long. Or they just revisit where are these characters now? I don't even remember what Red Nose Day is. I think it's one of those British things.
I think you can watch it on Amazon too.
Goes Amazon? Cool.
We're finding like trailers.
Yeah, I think you can watch it on Amazon Video.
No, I have to do that. Well, I have to look at that. I have to look that one up later.
We'll have to watch Love Actually, and then we can watch that.
So,
and as far as I remember, in Love Actually, you don't see any wiener.
I don't think so.
You get really close. You do get really close.
From the rock star.
And the porn stars.
Oh yeah, the porn. I forgot about them that fall in love.
Yeah. Who's also Bilbo Baggins. It's kind of funny that a guy that is in love with Keira Knightley becomes the star of The Walking Dead.
Oh, no shit. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I remember now.
Love Actually is one of those movies that you go back and like, oh, that actor later on did this, and that actor later on did this. That actor later on did this.
It's kind of crazy. Like, so many like recognizable people.
And then you also like you look at the other actors, and be like, oh, this Hugh Grant got caught with a hooker back in the 90s, or this Emma Thompson did, or whatever. It's an ensemble cast that people did. They have a reputation from the past, and then some of the actors they did something else after that, and you remember them from that too.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, Hugh Grant got past that.
I'm gonna go play with her out there.
Okay.
Bye, Alex.
Bye. Good for him, but you know what? Liz Hurley is really hot. I don't know about now.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
Still hot. Yeah, 100%. Still hot.
I kind of want to smack
Oh,
you.
so ugly. I still remember like when that all came out, and his first public appearance was on Jay Leno.
Yep. That was
And the
great.
first thing, like after everybody fell down, Jay Leno goes, "What were you thinking?"
No, he said, "What the hell were you thinking?"
What the hell?
And the look on Hugh Grant, he just kind of shrunk up a little bit.
He knew it was coming. He had to have known it was coming.
And of course,
everybody was thinking it.
Of course, they told him, "Hey, we're gonna say this. Are you cool if we say this?" But he's
kind of like that strategy, like lead into it because it's not going away.
I recovered from a pretty big scandal. Given that type of scandal didn't really hurt anyone. It's not like a murder or anything like that, or
Right.
Epstein type thing. It's some that even Charles Barkley got caught doing. But Charles Barkley was not married to Elizabeth Hurley. Hurley.
Yeah, Hurley. She's
Maybe not
still
married
hot.
or connected. I haven't seen her since early 2000s when she was still really hot.
No, she's.
I don't know about now. She's probably in her 50s.
She is in her 50s and still. Let's see here. Still hot. Here, let's go. Images.
60. She's 60.
Yeah, dude. She is still awesome.
Well, I don't know how old.
Like this is from when she was with Hugh Grant. This is more recent.
That's like 97.
Look at that, dude.
Okay. Yep. She's got that genetics like freaking Kate Beckinsale too. Kate Beckinsale's got those genetics too.
Yeah.
And Kate Beckinsale is a lifelong smoker.
That's crazy to me. I didn't know that until not too long ago.
Oh, I found out like early 2000s. Like, no way. In early 2000s, she was pushing 40. So Kate Beckinsale's probably close to Elizabeth Hurley's age.
Yeah, she still looks good for sure. They both still look real good. So I'm a fan. But anyway,
Kate Beckinsale's 52, so she's a good amount
Still
younger
though,
than Elizabeth Hurley.
But anyway. Oh man, my allergies are going crazy. I think it's time for me to take some meds, so I think we're gonna start closing shop up here because we moved on from what we're watching to who we're fantasizing about, and I think that's a different conversation. So probably time for us to move on and get into our closing thoughts. Before we do, just want to remind everybody out there, if you'd like to help us out, please leave a comment in the comment section, maybe a little wavy emoji if you've never been with us before. Don't forget to like the episode, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell so you know when our new episodes are out. If you would like to contribute anything more anonymously, you can also hit us up by email at gagepodcast@gmail.com. All right. It's time for our closing thoughts. I need to blow my nose, so I'm going to let Alex go first. Hey, you're on mute.
I don't mean to be a bummer, but I just gotta say, be careful out there because we just had a pro football player end his life this past week. This is just stuff I'm just seeing off the news, and I think it was today or yesterday over the Los Angeles International Airport (LAX), where two planes almost collided. Given we're having situations connected to the government shutdown with air traffic controller, which has me rethinking, what am I going to be doing as far as holiday traveling goes. Definitely, I'm glad I decided ahead of time not to travel for Thanksgiving. But I don't know how long the government shutdown is going to go, so I'm going to work on purchasing a plane ticket to Chicago for Christmas. I haven't looked at the prices yet since the government shut down and pretty much flights are getting canceled pretty far ahead of time, or just they just said we're going to have much fewer flights, and just the whole air traffic controller thing is just kind of had me a little concerned. So I'm saying just be careful. We're not sure everything else that's going to be affected by what's going on in the world and going on in the country. Yeah. So one thing I thought I was safe from, this is going to be not as serious as that. When I went to my football game, actually the past couple of football games, when I parked at a place where you have to pay for parking. I said, we're in a government shutdown. I bet no one's fucking paying attention to this shit. So I was not paying for parking the past couple of weeks, but last week I saw someone checking and I said, fuck.
Yeah, I think the thing to keep in mind with that is around here, all the street parking is managed by a private company. So
it's probably the same here. I was making some bullshit assumptions. I was like, hey, I'm going to go shut down. They're not going to pay for fucking people looking out for parking.
The meter maid, they're not going to pay the meter maid to walk around giving $5.
So, and then I don't know what's going on. It may not even be connected to the government. It may be privatized like that. So all I know is that there was a guy looking last week, so I paid for parking.
Yeah, it's private here now too. I'm going to tack on to that. If you are traveling, because ironically, the day after Thanksgiving, I will be flying. And this is something I'm going to be telling myself as well. Exercise some patience. Give yourself plenty of time, but exercise some patience, because a lot of those people that are still working at the airports are
not getting paid.
Doing so without pay. And that's so we can all travel. So exercise some patience, some grace, and just be appreciative that they're out there working for nothing, literally nothing, so we can travel to our destinations as orderly and as safely as possible. So, with that in mind, thank you to all of you that work in the airport.
First responders. I still see people. I still see ambulances going around. I see fire trucks going around, and those guys are probably not getting paid either. So,
regardless of what side of the aisle regardless of your politics, those people are doing it without pay, and I think
a lot of real shit's getting affected here. That's affecting the lives of normal people, and possibly run into life and death situations. Like I said, over at LAX, they almost had two planes collide, and I didn't look too much into what caused that, but given that a lot of air traffic controllers are calling off work, which is understandable, because it's like we're not getting paid. And, hey, we gotta pay rent, we gotta put food on the table, so they're taking gig
they
jobs.
Have families they can be with instead of working.
Yeah, they're taking Uber jobs and DoorDash, and kind of understandable, but now it's creating kind of a landscape where it's just like we're gonna be sacrificing some livelihoods and some lives because of the government shutdown.
Yeah. And again, this has nothing to do with your position on what or who or whatever is responsible or for causing the shutdown or preventing the shutdown from ending. But if, show some grace or some patience and be appreciative to those people that
just
are.
know the situation we're in right now. It's kind of like,
know the situation.
It's kind of like tariffs. Like tariffs are affecting the job market. Tariffs are affecting the prices you're paying for whatever you're buying. That's the landscape. That's the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
Right? You can't do anything about it. This is just the landscape.
Whether you agree with it or disagree with it, there's going to be some pains involved in it. So, thank you to everybody that's going to make it possible for me to get to Ohio right after Thanksgiving, so that I can then drive to Chicago and then take a train back to Kansas City. It's going to be a fun one.
Trains look fun though. That's the thing. I think well, hold on. What's the price difference between a train from Chicago to Kansas City versus a flight? Because I've always wanted to. Dude, I would love to take a train across country. I looked at the prices, totally. And I said, "Dude, that costs way more than an airplane ticket."
Well, yeah, because some of them it's that like the trip is the attraction. Like you get to see all kinds of stuff like Mount Rushmore and all that stuff. Yeah. I'm just going Chicago to Kansas City. There's not a ton to see between the two. So
here's some more fields.
Yeah, literally. So anyway, my nose is stuffed up. Those are our closing thoughts. I think it's time for us to roll on out here. So let me tee up the music. Let Alex throw something in the screen, and we will bid you adieu until next week. Adios, everybody. We'll see you next time. That's a booty shot. Bye, everybody. Have a good week.
All right, move action.
All right. We got to get out of here before we get red flagged. See you guys.